My name is Noé Salas and I live in Orange County. I live in Tustin and I go to NTMA. Both of my brothers went to NTMA and then they graduated and they're working, and I'm about to graduate from NTMA. My specialty has always been numbers, math. So this course is pretty easy with me since it has to do with a lot of math. So that's my specialty. But math, it has to do with this whole trade, so the blueprints, it's pretty simple for me to read them. Actually today, when class began, he gave us one of the papers that had your guys' website, and that was probably the first one who looked into it, as everybody else left the classroom, and I stayed there and I did the searching. I found this. Yeah, graduated on this April 16th. I finished school on April 4th. So I want to thank LANTMA for this foundation helping me out with my expenses.
So my name is Rico Tarosian. I live in Burbank, California, and I'm actually right now currently enrolled in Glendale Community College and focusing mainly in the CNC program over there. I'm also enrolled in that, taking a couple of classes over there and helping them out, putting some parts for different schools around the LA. And ever since I was little, I always would see something and I would always want to go and build something, make something out of it. I know in my middle school years, I enrolled in the robotics program. It was with Lego NXT robots, they called it, and also a little bit more advanced. It was the Vex robots, and we would build robots from scratch, program them on computer using code, and then we would go compete with different colleges like USC, UCLA, and we would compete. It would be like a challenge to see what robot can take how many bricks and stack them up and something like that. But it was cool because we would interact with different schools and show what we can do pretty much. Also, we would come home first place every time, but it's just, we had a good instructor there. It was pretty fun. So I've always been interested in the math and science classes throughout my school years, mainly the math courses, so that also rolls into the manufacturing side and CNC side because we're always dealing with numbers, and but always the math and science courses definitely got me more than the English and history courses, but I guess it's the nature of engineering. I see myself being more of a programmer for CNC. There's always the manufacturing part, and then there's always the programming part. So I see myself being in the programming part. As terms of what parts I'm going to make, I'm not sure which parts yet, but I'm definitely leaning towards the programming aspect, as I enjoy, like I said, designing and coming up with ideas to better situations. So yeah, the foundations gifts was definitely a very important part, very important to me, as it did give me the funding to better myself as a student and also to allow me to get some of the classes that I needed. So overall, I'm very thankful for that funding from the foundation.
Alright, so my name is Charlene Newman, and I'm currently taking classes at Long Beach City College. I personally live down in Long Beach as well, so it's really convenient to go to work during the day, go to school at night, and push in those hours. But I'm really, really excited to share my journey with you, where I'm going with welding and where I hope to go with you guys. So it's kind of been building since I was a kid. I was a really artsy-fartsy kid, liked creating, doing projects and things like that. And on top of that, my dad actually, as a hobby, did rifle smithing. So I kind of grew up in this background of woodworking and metalworking and things like that as a kind of a creative pursuit. Yeah, it's actually funny. I had a high school teacher who was like, you know what you would like, Charlie? You'd like welding. I was like, what? She's like, just take it, it would be fun. And she was kind of like a whoo-hoo kind of teacher, but woman was right. She knew, she saw, so it was great. It's a great creative pursuit because even though it is a manual job, you get dirty with it, everything smells, it's fantastic. I find that very appealing, actually. Those smells are very I don't know, the smell of flat slag and like flux and things like that. Like, I don't really think that it's actually that bad of a deal. It's kind of reminds me of my dad's workshop as a kid, so it's comfortable, you know. And so with that and these creative pursuits, it's great because this skill set is not industry specific. You know, you can take it anywhere and do anything. So having the flexibility, I think that this affords is fantastic. All right, so you know, when I started getting into this, I took like a cursory course on all the different welding technologies, like TIG and MIG and stick and oxyacetylene and doing all that stuff, and was like, I don't know if I really, where to go, how to do this and stuff. And then, you know, I found out about this grant from this foundation, and when I got it, I was just like, wow, there's really people out there that are looking for somebody like me that want to encourage me, who wants to do this change, who wants to be good at what they do. And so it really was an amazing thing to be able to get this, because now I know there's people out there that are looking for me while I'm looking for something to do for them, and I think that that's a great thing. So I am very grateful and very thankful for the opportunity that the LANTMA Foundation has afforded me with this in pursuing, you know, this new career change in my life. And I'm really looking forward to working with one of the foundation members. And if any of you guys have Dr. Peppers as a job perk, sold. Done.